What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Arcade Overload, and today I have a fantastic video for you guys. As you can tell from the title, I actually have some special information about Infinite Warfare Zombies, or Zombies in Spaceland, from PrestigeIsKey himself. And for anybody who does not know who PrestigeIsKey is he's a major YouTuber. This guy has over 1 million subs. This guy is a high roller. He does Call of Duty news channel. He's a Call of Duty news channel, and I actually have some information from him about Infinite Warfare Zombies. And he was actually sent out to COD XP to play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare multiplayer, and he also played Infinite Warfare Zombies. So he actually made a video about Infinite Warfare Zombies, or Zombies in Spaceland, talking about the good and the bad of it, and talking about everything he enjoyed playing and everything that he disliked about the game. And I will link his channel and that video in particular into the description, so you guys can go check that out. Make sure you go sub over to his channel. Let him know that I sent you, because he probably is not expecting it at all. But just to clarify, I do have he gave me some permission to actually use this conversation that I'm about to talk to you guys about. But anyway, before he played that Infinite Warfare Zombies videos, before he made it, he actually made a tweet, and this is exactly what it says. Tomorrow I will be discussing Zombies in Spaceland. I have played it a total of 5 times at COD XP, and I really enjoyed it. Questions? Send them my way. So he was going to have his viewers or followers ask him questions over Twitter, and then use those inside his video. Now, this kind of sounds like he maybe used the questions that I asked in one of his videos, and he did. He used, like, I think 1 or 2. Like, he barely talked about him anyway. So I just want to go through all the stuff that he gave me, all the information that he told me about, all the questions that I asked, and just go a little bit deeper on everything that I asked and his response to everything. So I always asked him around 4 to 5 questions, and I'm just going to go straight into this. I'll tell you what I said, and then I'll tell him his response, and then I'll give you a deeper definition of everything, explain it a little bit in greater detail. So anyway, so the first question that I asked him, how is the complexity and difficulty of Zombies in Spaceland compared to Treyarch Zombies? So I was trying to find out if this was actually going to be like a super hard game, because Treyarch Zombies is really, really hard. And Black Ops 3 Zombies was really hard, and I just wasn't into it as much. And it wasn't because of the difficulty. It was other factors involved, but a part of it was the difficulty. It was really hard, and it takes a long time to do it, and I just don't really want us to be spending all that time to do that. So I wanted to make sure that this was either similar, if this was something that I would personally be interested in, or if this will be something that maybe I won't be interested in and probably not make as much content about. So then he responded with, too soon to judge. So I actually kind of take this as a good response, because that's essentially saying by the base that he actually played it. So the face value that he actually played the game did not seem that difficult. So it kind of makes him say it's too soon to judge, because if it was hard from the start, he would have said that, and he would have maybe had a little bit more, he would have talked about it a little bit differently, and he would have answered a little bit differently. So I think that's a major question, and I'm actually really, really excited to see how it's going to play out in the near future. So then the second question I asked, I said, what is the gameplay style for Zombies in Spaceland? So I was trying to get for a different response than what he gave me. So what I was trying to ask is, I was actually just trying to ask if it was more story based like Treyarch Zombies is. Treyarch Zombies is more all about the Easter eggs, more about how the difficulty is, and just having a challenge. And I was actually trying to see if it was the opposite, if it was like more fun, and if it was more meant to just go in and have a good time and blow up some zombies and not have to worry about having all these Easter eggs and all these challenges and making it super hard to do. And he said exact same as Treyarch, but I think what he meant is, or I think the way he took what I was trying to ask him in a different context, and I think what he meant was, is it like Infinite War or Exo Zombies, like if it's gonna be advanced movement and it's just gonna be super easy to run around the zombies and not be able to train them as easy, or just doing, you know, something like that. So that's what I was trying to go for. I was trying to go for just the just the way the style is of the game, and I think he took it from the movement style, but that's okay. So he answered my question pretty well, and that's actually some good news, because I hoped that this wasn't gonna be like something super easy like Exozombies. I mean, it wasn't easy, but with the Exozombies or the exosuits, it made it a little bit easier to outrun the zombies. So then the next question I asked was, what is the map size compared to past maps? So what I was trying to get with that question, I was just trying to see how big this map was, because I actually had no clue. And I knew if this map was going to be that big, that people would have a really hard time playing it, and it would just not flow as much and as well as other maps. And I'm trying to think of a good example of a really large map, but I can't right at the moment. So he responded with, huge, it's a big map. So he answered my question, and that really concerned me right as he said that, because he said that it's going to be a really big map. It's huge, and I don't think it, he didn't compare it to anything, so that kind of concerns me a little bit, because I think this map is going to be so big that people are not going to be able to compare it to. And what he went to go on to say in the video is he actually talked about this question a little bit, and he mentioned that there's actually a top layer and a bottom layer, and he said the top layer is just as large as the bottom layer, and the top layer is huge. So that means we're essentially having two ginormous maps in one, but they're just stacked on top of each other. So I don't know if that'll be concerning at all. So then I asked him, is that something the community should be worried about? And he said, nah, it flows well. So that's actually pretty nice to hear, because if the map did not even flow well, if it didn't flow at all, and it would just be a very boring map, and it wouldn't have any flexibility in the map or any of that, then this map would be absolute garbage, because we would just be running around forever, and we're just going to be getting killed for no reason. So that means, like, with the flow of the map, that means there's nice areas to train in, that means there's some nice areas to maybe camp out in a corner and just survive the waves of zombies. Or if you play it like I do, I don't like to camp, I don't like to train either. I like to just kind of run around and spray and pray the zombies, because it's a lot harder and it's more fun. So that's how I like to play my zombies. So maybe that'll give me a different perspective. So then I just responded with him, and I said, okay, thanks for answering my questions. I was super happy that he was actually able to answer my questions. So that is everything that I asked, and it was super cool of him to actually give me permission to use this conversation in the video that I'm talking to you guys about right now. And I'm just super excited to make this video, and I just cannot even believe that somebody that big helped out a YouTuber that has a very little subscribers right at the moment. So maybe this he's just a really good dude, alright? So I think you guys should just go over to his channel, pay him a little visit, tell him that I sent you, and that'd be really cool, guys. So show him some love, and then just come back and show me a little bit of love as well. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about the video, any suggestions for any other news topics that you want to talk about, or anything if you like the video, or even if you're excited for zombies in Spaceland. I want to hear all of your opinions down in the comment section, and do not be afraid to post anything. Thank you guys for watching the video, and as always, guys, have a good one, and peace out.